Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, good night. Howdy. Back for another YouTube episode number 3. Let's check out today's to-do list. In the last episode, we set up our AE2 inventory system with the extended AE add-ons. On this episode, I would like to set up wireless power, wireless energy, and the power expansion. But before that, I do want to go scouting for a new location for a potential new build. Now, I did build something over there, but we'll check that out in a little bit. Look up nature compass. And what I want to find is I want to find the northern lights. I kind of want to see the aurora lights. I'm not sure what it's called. Plains. All right, let's check it out. 6,000 blocks away, ladies and gentlemen. GG. Well, let's charge our jetpack here. And we'll get started. Wow. Check it out. So in the last episode, I cut and paste some barrels and I lost them, but they ended up being outside somewhere by a tree. So I got all my barrels back and I added some more barrels here. These are drawers. My apologies, drawers. I added more frame drawers with the, I forget what it's called here. Frame drawer? Yeah, these are called frame drawers, and it allows you to combine any block or building material with the frame drawer, and you'll get this. This is made out of calcite. So I found my drawers. So we're looking good on our resources. AE2 system's looking good. Quick recap on this. So our power system was not good. I was in here and it would just lose power. So I moved our cactus biofuel ethylene generation gas burning generator here. So I try to make it as compact as possible so I can go over this really quick. You have the cactus getting broken when it connects to this drawer. I have 800,000 cactus now, and that is getting pushed up top to the crusher. I do have a pusher upgrade in the utility slot that pushes the cactus up, and I have the biofuel being put into here, and I have a pusher upgrade with the in the utility slot pushing down, so that puts the biofuel in here. I have the substrate being outputted into here, so I have a puller upgrade from the top and it pulls it down, and the ethylene or ethene is getting put into here and it's making power. I have a modular router here with fluid transfer upgrades and a camouflage upgrade. That's why they're these blocks here. Not sure why it does that, but I have a advanced fluid tank being put in I have an advanced fluid tank being filled with water via the sink. Oh, this is getting the cactus and putting it in here. And that's about it. I have this ultimate universal cable that I got from a quest, and it's currently putting the power here. It's a nice buffer too. It gives me 9.82 million of storage. While this advanced energy cube, which was an extra one I had lying around, only has 6.4 million. But I have this cable running all the way down to this advanced energy cube, and it's powering up our system here. And I did connect the hostile neural networks. This is a simulation chamber, so this kind of like emulates or simulates mob farms, specifically a wither skeleton. And this is self-aware, so every time this processes, it gives me one prediction, which will go in here, and it'll generate coal, or in this case, this one string. Yeah, so this that generates 32 coal per prediction. and the string generates 32 per spider prediction. I have spider here. We need a lot of wool because these cables require wool, so you combine the string to make wool, and that's pretty much it. You have importers and exporters, importing predictions and taking out the inputting prediction matrices and taking out the prediction matrix and spider prediction, and they get put into here, loop fabricator, and you get resources instead of having a laggy mob farm. If you're in a single player world, it's not too bad, but that's what I did off stream, or off in between episodes, I suppose, because I do stream as well. I'm streaming right now. Alright, and that's fully charged. Might cut when we get there because 5,000 meters is a lot. Oh no, look at this. I save this village. Let's throw a water bucket. Alright, well, we put out as much of the fire. Oh, we put out all the fire actually. So let's just go. Oh, what is this? I think this is a portal to another dimension. Blocks your waist. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Dang. Ooh, yeet. Wow, this guy has like some special abilities. Oh! But I can fly. Ooh! Yo, I do not want to die, bro. Whoa! That's cool. Ooh. Cheesy. Yeah! I got a loot bag. Wow, and he's over here. Hello. Now, what do I get in this loot bag? It gives me a Starlight Story, Seeking Eye, some iron, and a stick. Now, I think this is a portal to another dimension. Oh, nice. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. It looks nice. Check it out. I like it. I'm getting shot at over there, bro. I am playing in the All the Mods 10 mod pack. And if you want to see these auroras or northern lights, you can activate them by going into your video settings, shader packs, and I clicked on this one, complimentary reimagined, and it worked for me. And here we go. Check it out. Looks pretty cool. Now, back to our base we go. I'm gonna leave this right there. Maybe we'll come back someday. Ow. Now, we're gonna type in POWAH. So at POWAH to see all the mods here. Player transmitter. What else? You're gonna need an energizing orb. We're gonna need some rods. This nitro one. Nitro is the highest tier you can get. I'm kind of just bookmarking the highest tiers. So there's different levels to it. And each time you upgrade, you have to use the previous version. So we're gonna have to make crafting recipes for every single one of these. Now I kind of want to highlight the main things I want to make. So ender gates allow you to use the power wirelessly and just connect it to any machine, and it'll have power. Binding card dimensional. This allows you to charge your items wirelessly with this player transmitter. For our new building, I want to use thermal generators. So we're gonna click these. These are nice because all it needs is a block of nitro crystal or any one of these, and it'll start producing power simply by being below the machine. So first things first, get some more blank patterns. I don't know if you remember the last episode, these were all separated. However, now that I added acceleration cards to every single one of them, now I have access to all of them in one tab. If you press E and you click on the book on the top left, there's a quest. Pretty much shows you kind of like a guideline to the mod pack. Yeah, Eternal Starlight is the portal we found. This POWAH. We're gonna be working on POWAH. Welcome to POWAH. All right, so it says starting with dielectric mats. We're gonna need to craft this and this. These are like the 2 core items needed to make pretty much all this stuff. You got useful items here, storage. I do want an ender cell. I want a nitro ender cell. I'm gonna click this. Not sure if I have it on here already, but I'll go over all these ones. I don't have a good spot for these at the moment, so for now I'm just gonna put it downstairs. Let's craft our first dielectric paste. I'm gonna save this, and then dielectric casing, which requires these sideway rods, which first I need to learn how to make iron bars, and then I need to put this sideways one. So we already got this, and now we have this. And then if we click on this again, we need these that go up and down. So there we go. And if we click this, there we go. Now we can put these down here. I like to keep them separate like these. All right, cool. So it knows that we have lava in our system, so it can craft it. Check it out. Crafted 24 of these. Now let's do that again. Nice. So it did it, no problem. Now let's get an energy orb, and we only ever need one of these, so I don't need to make a crafting recipe for this. So we need one energizing orb, and this is going to be where we make all of the crystals. So this nitro crystal, and there's a bunch of other ones here. Let's go at POWAH. We're going to need to learn how to make all of these here. All right, I got these done and these done. The next item I want to make is we want some way to power this energizing orb, and in order to do that, we're going to use energizing rod. So we have to click the first one, so the starter one. We're going to learn how to make this. First things first, let's go back down, click on every single tier until you get to the last one here. Oops, back. This is the first one. It's called energizing rod starter. So I know how to make quartz, I know how to make the casing, and I know how to make the rod. You click the plus, the highlighted ones show you what you know how to make. I don't know how to make these, so let's go ahead and make these. This, and then click on all the rods again, and then this basic capacitor and tiny. So this kind of like crafts it into tiny. So now that we have these, let's put these in here, put these in here. Now we can go ahead and make the starter one. Oh, there we go. Now it says I can craft all these items because it knows every single recipe. And if we put that one in here and we request one, let's do I don't know, 5 of them, I guess, or yeah, 5. All right, go 1 2 3 4 5. Nice. Now these do not stack, so we're gonna just put them here. Now we have 5 energizing rods, and we have an energizing orb. Let's see, uses. I can actually go ahead and put these back in here and make the next tier, because I have quartz already learned. Check it out. Uses. As you can see, this is the next tier. So the first one was starter, this one's basic. And I have block of quartz in kind of like learned already in the system. It knows how to auto craft it. So we can go here, put it right there, and then we can go ahead and craft the basic one. And we can do 5 again. And there we go. 5 basic ones. And we pretty much do that all the way up. Now, let's see. Can I craft the next tier? Uses. Oh, I can't because I need energized steel, which will be the first thing we make right now. Doing all this for a good power production source and wireless energy. Now, we have the energizing orb, and we have our 5 rods. We're going to need 1 pattern provider, which I have 14 of, and we're going to need a pipe and maybe an upgrade. I think it has to be diamond. I have 1 of them, so it's good. Anything after diamond you can set filters to, which we will need. So let's go ahead and do that. But we need a way to power these first. So before we get ahead of ourselves, let's make the cable. Let's look up starter cable, starter, and these are all the starter options here. So starter, and then basic cable. Nope. Nope. And basic. Let's do, I don't know, 10. All right, cool. We have a way to connect these together with the cable. We have the where it's going to start producing. And what we'll need to do is set recipes for each one of these. As you can see here, this is kind of like the first tier in order for you to like progress and upgrade to the next tier. This will be kind of like the first tier, kind of, besides the quartz, I suppose. But this is the first tier you use in this energizing orb. But we're going to make recipes for actually all these real quick. So for this one, in the energizing orb. And then the next tier would be this one. And this is blaze powder or a blaze rod, which I honestly don't have a good source of. So we're going to actually have to set that up. Which shouldn't be too difficult. This is a diamond. But we can actually skip it and we can just go straight to this, I think. For some items, I think for the cables you can. But for these rods, I think you'll have to go through each stage. We have gold and iron. We have blaze rods. We have diamonds. What's being used, they're called energized steel, blazing crystal, niotic crystal. This is spirited crystal. And this is an emerald. And then we have the nitro crystal, which takes 20 million Fe. But it requires a nether star, 2 blocks of redstone, and a block of blazing crystals. And we're going to learn how to make this. And this can go in here. And these will go into this machine, this pattern provider. And each time we request any one of these items, it'll grab the ingredients and it'll get put into this pattern provider. And it'll get outputted into the energizing orb. And then it will get pulled out of the energizing orb via the pipe. And it'll just cycle. And that's pretty much how it works. Not that. Wow, again? I can drag power out of here. So that's nice. So let's set these up. No. I should probably put the pipes down first. Let's do this. This is all just temporary. Alright, so that works. Question is, can I hook up this pipe? Yes. Will it connect? I think so. I think it connects. Let's check it out. Ooh. Let's grab a wrench. And let's test this out here. Let's do let's type in, and we want to set this to blocking mode, so it won't push any more items until the initial craft is done. So very important there. So let's test this out. Let's go ahead and do one. As you can see here, it made it. That was fast. So let's go ahead, and what we can do is this pipe there, this here, and what we want to do is set this to output with the wrench. This means output. And we want to set the filter. So filter. And then we want to remove this because apparently I used it. So energize steel. And then I'm going to put this back in here. Now let's craft 50 of these. Let's check it out. So it does it pretty fast with these 5 rods. Now the next tier is blaze rods, which I don't have a lot of. So we can actually maybe set up one more of these. Maybe I can put it back here. I think that'd be a good idea. But before we do that, actually let's just do it now. We're gonna grab a model framework, which is a redstone repeater, smooth stone, clay balls, redstone dust, gold. You get a model framework. I'm going to need the deep learner, and I think that's about it. So what we'll do with this model framework is we're going to right click on a blaze. If we look at the deep learner here, I actually have data models for each of these already. If you can see there, it says faulty. That's because I only copied the data off of an invoker and I didn't eliminate them. It says data collected 0 out of 6, which means I didn't eliminate any of them. In order for you to get this to work, you have to eliminate at least 6 of them. We're going to get started here, and we're going to do that because that's actually an important resource I need. Now, there's a couple things we can do here. So fermented spider eye. Can I make a fermented spider eye? So what this allows me to do, if we type spawners once again, if we go type in spawners and click on the monster spawner and press U for uses, you can modify your spawner to do different things. For example, fermented spider eye spawns 2 more of them. Silent with the wool makes it silent, so that's nice. So we can do that as well. We can grab some wool. AI is nice, which means they won't move. They kind of just be like bots. And what I'm going to do is put the spider eyes in here, the chorus fruit in here, the clocks. Oh! And what I'm going to do now is, did I put the wool in there? I'm going to grab the data model. I'm going to right click on these. And now, as you can see, I have a blaze data model. Now, if I grab the deep learner and I put it in here, on the top left, you can see where it says faulty model. It pretty much says I need to import 6 withers into this data model. And it'll allow me to make a basic model. Where it says self-aware model, that's because I've had that running for a while, and that'll pretty much produce loot every single time it finishes its process. So let's just do this. Let's check it out. Now, you can help level that. If you just keep farming these, it'll go up tiers, so the model will get upgraded, which is kind of nice because it saves you processes. Because sometimes it might not work, and you'll get a prediction. All right, cool. Now that we have a self-aware data model, note this isn't necessary, but it helps improve it. Simulation chamber. And it's a glass pane, obsidian, ender pearls, lapis, and a comparator. You can go ahead and put this down right here. And you got power. And for now, I kind of just want to have access to this in all sides. Now, let's put in this basic skeleton data model. And before we even do that, we're going to need ME export bus and a ME import bus. And as the name suggests, it imports and exports items from this machine. So we're going to put the import here, which will import into the system, and export will export out of the system. This is why we have the string farm or the spider farm in these chambers, so we can get as much string as possible, because these are kind of expensive. Things that'll make this easier is having a crafting card, and that is a basic card, which is iron, redstone, and a calculation processor, which we learned how to make last episode. And it requires a crafting table, and we can put this in here. First, we want to make sure it says online. These are online, so they have access to our storage system. If you have a crafting card in here, and then you go ahead and make a prediction, put the prediction matrix in here. In order to make these, it's glass panes, clay, iron, and gold. And these are pretty much what will give you the predictions at the end. As you saw earlier, it'll convert into one of these. So this converts into a ender prediction or a enderman prediction. As you can see here, basic is 5% chance of getting it, advanced is 22%, superior 65%, and a self-aware is 100%. As time goes on, it levels itself by itself, but you'll get a chance that it fails and it doesn't give you this. So you'll get this, and you can do some good stuff with this. You can craft some items. So let's put some prediction matrices in here. If we put this in here, it'll start crafting them. As you can see, it put one in there already. It'll start crafting them as it needs them. As you can see, it's just gonna start filling it up without us doing anything, because we have this crafting card in here. We're telling this export bus to craft this item and put it in here. But as you can see, it says engaging enemy sequence prediction failed. So what that will do is give you a generalized overall prediction, and then that's about it. You'll just have to keep waiting until it levels up. As you can see, data is the same as eliminating the mob, but we already leveled up our blaze one all the way. So if we go here, deep learner, we grab our self-aware data model. Oops, not that. We pull the skeleton one out and put the blaze one in here. We're going to see that it's 100%, so it's going to say succeed every single time. And what that means is that you'll get this blaze prediction, and it'll get outputted into the system, or it'll get outputted of this machine into the system. And then we can go ahead and grab this blaze prediction and put it in this here. We can go blaze prediction, and what that will do is it'll pull out the blaze prediction and put it into our inventory here once I put it back in here. Alright, so I did this one first, but I'm just waiting to see if it'll pull out the blaze one. The string, I think these can suffice 4 of them. Here it is, blaze rods. Check it out. So if we click the blaze rods, these will automatically start producing blaze rods with this prediction here. So it's pretty nice. Check it out. We have 48 blaze rods just like that. We don't have to do anything complicated. Oh! So now that we have our blaze rods automated, we want to set this a filter so it'll export it out. Usually you don't have to, but I'll just do it. Like for example here, it's just automatically taking it out with this import bus. But just to be sure it actually pulls out, we're gonna put a filter on here and it'll just pull it out. And what we can do is, it already has acceleration cards, so it'll work fast. But that's pretty much an automatic blaze farm with just a single machine. two machines, and you don't have a bunch of blazes spawning in your world. So that's nice. So now that we have blaze rods automated, we can go ahead and then request the next tier of crystals. And just for kind of like tier organization, I guess, we can go ahead and start processing some blazing crystals. So let's do some blazing crystals, and let's do 100 of them. Let's check it out. It'll put the blaze rods in here, and it'll charge it, and then it'll make a blazing crystal. Now it won't pull it out because we did not set a filter on it. So we're gonna put this back in here, and as you can see on the bottom, it says 120,000 FE. So that is a lot. And these basic rods don't do that much. So once we've stockpiled enough of these blazing crystals, we can then upgrade and just move on from there, kind of like work our way up. Hardened, blazing, hardened, blazing, Niotic, spirited, and now let's just put these in here. Here is, there we go. Now we got the blazing ones, which I probably should automate these, but it's all good. Now I can't make these because I don't have Niotic crystal, so we're gonna be stuck with these blazing ones for now. As you can see, that finished that super fast. It gets even faster. What I want to do is set a filter for this and put it back in the return inventory so it knows that we finished it. Next, I want to request the next tier, so emerald. So as you can see, the percentage on the bottom, it's going quick. Just because we upgraded the rods and the cable, you have to make sure that you upgrade the cable. And the cable is important because there's like a power transfer limit. So you won't be able to output all the power on here if there's a limit on this. It just won't go as fast. So put this in here. There we go. And now we want to make the highest tier one. And this one's might take a while. 20 million FE. That's a lot. And these are not upgraded all the way. Oh no! Why'd I do that, bro? There goes all that energy. Let's see. We're still not like draining, so that's nice. Oh, bro. Ah, bro. I'm leaking everything over here, apparently. And this is the highest tier cable. It allows you to kind of skip tiers, so it's kind of nice. You can just kind of go for the most high-end one if you have the setup, which we just did, so you should be able to do it too. We can go ahead and just do this and put it in here. I think you can upgrade that with batteries. Like you can upgrade the storage in there with batteries. However, with this, it seems like we need the previous tier, so I guess we're gonna have to make every single battery. So we got the batteries, we have the wireless access point, and we have the power storage. Now, we're gonna work on power generation, which is the thermo generator. Is it the thermo generator? Yes. Uses, as you can see, these are the heating source. If we get soul lava, we can pretty much crank this up to the max and it'll just be producing power. However, we do need to go into another dimension to get some of this. So we might save that for next episode. I don't want this to be too long. This machine needs water and some type of like heating source. I like the idea of generating power from crystals. I'll show you the new base once I have these machines ready to go. I think this is being processed right now. Yes, it is. Check it out. And it's right here, the ender core. We put the recipe upstairs, but it ended up right here. So if we go back here, put that in here, and the ender cell is made. Now this works similar to this power cube here by Mechanism, but this is from POWAH mod, and it kind of gives you like different channels. It's kind of nice. And if you put batteries in here, the batteries we made earlier, it'll change this buffer, and you can go up to like the billions. So that's nice. Right, nice. Now we have the highest tier cables. That's nice. So this won't be a bottleneck. As you can see, the max transfer rate for this is 1 million. So that's pretty good. 1 million a second, pretty much. So now we're going to try to craft the highest tier rod we can. 5 of these. At least 5. Yeah, I'm going to click 5 of those, and this is just going to start processing. So this might take a while because we don't have the infrastructure to make this faster. It's not going slow, but I just want this to like fly. So I'll be back when this is done. Alright, let's set up those recipes and get the items needed to make wireless access for our mining laser and jetpack. I think I can make this aerial, bro. And I don't need all of these. So I think I need to right click an Enderman, and I need to right click a zombie. Binding card is what I needed. This binding card will allow me to charge my items wirelessly in any dimension. So if I right click this Enderman, it gets trapped into this. It gets trapped in this dimension card. So this will come in handy later. Zombie, 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 skeleton, zombie. Right click. All right, now I have a player aerial pearl. There's the first one here. So let's check it out. I can give an example of how this works. I need a battery in here. I might need a battery. For now, I think. Yeah, check it out. Now, if I do that and I put this, my jetpack is currently at 0. I can put this dimension card in here. And up. Extract. Now, if we see my jetpack, it is now being charged. I already have a couple of these. I can have 2 of these. What I can do here is place these in there. It should speed up. Let's check it out. It says 9%, 10%, 11%. So let's see if we add these rods here. How much faster it goes. 15, 16, 17. So it is a lot faster already. Once you have like a full array of these, you can have maybe like, I don't know, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. I think you'd be good. Well, we pretty much covered everything from POWAH. We've crafted all of these tiers. We've crafted all of the crystals and energized steel. We managed to get the highest tier storage possible. We've managed to get the highest tier rods possible. We have the basic player transmitter, which is cool. I will upgrade it to the nitro one at some point. And for power, we did craft the highest tier cables. Once those are done, I want to get these ender gates set up and the thermal generator set up. All right, check it out. This is now complete. We got, let's go ahead and craft 9 thermal generators, and I want the highest tier possible. So nitro 10. Now I can craft these. Let's do that. As you can see, this is just going fast now. Once we get to the higher tier stuff, it does take a little longer. It is a lot of power, but we can just make more of these. Going slow, but I think that is drawing a lot of power there. scheduled 90 crafting. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully with this amount of power that we're making here, like all this stuff, should be good. Just I just gotta wait till that's all done. So we might do some more exploring, I guess. I don't know if do I want to include this? I need echo shards. I would like to make this right here. 64 times nether generator. The reason why I said I didn't want to make a POWAH reactor is because I want to make this. And this produces 261,000 FE a tick. So that's like quadruple what we're going to make with these 10 machines. It's taking forever. Deep dark. What I want to do is gather a DNA sample of the warden while we wait for that. Because let's just stay productive. And we can put this to a 3x3. If I take these off, we're gonna put those back on. Who has silk touch? Oh, my. Yeah. All right. Well, that worked out. Singularity tank. If you step on it, it'll give you XP. So let's put these in here. And the mob swab and a bucket of experience. You can get this GM chicken feed. Oh, wow. Look at this Starbuncle. Look at that. I've never seen that before. What happened here? Oh, there's a chicken. Check it out. If we give this GM chicken feed to this chicken. Happy birthday, Jocko! It does that. And yeah. We have a warden spawn egg now. Well, I have a warden spawn egg. That's how you get a spawn egg. No way, I just broke that. Oh no! Alright, first things first. We grab another mob swab. Oh, yeah. Gee. Night vision goggles. I'm gonna have to do that all over again now. Oh, wow, this doesn't even help. Alright, well, this is the warden battle here, ladies and gentlemen. Gee. Oh, go. Oh, that's walking on water, ladies and gentlemen. Gee, what in the world? Oh, dang. Oh, bro. Yo, where are you at? I can't get close to this. Apple or something, you see? And some milk. Gee. Ooh. Almost there. We can do it. Yeah, that's not the smartest thing to do right there. Alright. Yeah, check it out. That's our first warden victory there. We got a trophy. We have a Heart of the Deep, a Skulk, a warden tendril. Nice. I'm gonna put it right here. And now can I get 2 batteries? Guess we gotta wait a little bit longer. Gee. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to present to you my new build. I spent the whole morning doing it. Am I centered here? Yeah. I spent the whole morning doing it, but let's check it out here. Let's turn this off. So if we walk over here, this is my new laboratory setup. It looks kind of cool. It's inspired by this YouTuber, and I saw this cool post. So this is by Freedom Minecraft. So I was inspired to make it. Mine is a bit bigger and it's a little bit different. I added a terracotta and just like kind of like the outside. There are some things I learned from his build, kind of like the way he connects levers and lighting. So it makes kind of like a cool floating light bar effect. This is our new power generation factory. Let's get a couple look. The back here, we have the kind of like the levers with the light bar. Got like these two, I think these are like water towers or something like that. And it's pretty cool. I do like it. It could be better. These cool, interesting stairway design. I liked how he used the railroad tracks, I think. But if we go here, we have our interior. These levers control the doors or the trap doors. So it looks like they're windows. They're like open. So it's really nice. We have a nice view here of the house. And we don't have a view of the castle. But you can see the tower there. And if we come downstairs here, this will be where we store our thermal generators. So we're gonna place them down here. Oops. No. Like, look at the light bars. It looks pretty cool. So grab all these. And then I could do one more here, I suppose. And then do I have, that's 9, 10. All right, that's 10 of them. Now, I think I need to provide them with water. So let's do that. Let's run the pipe here. So water, oh, water. Water, 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 water. Will be the water pipes. Water, water. This will come directly from a sink here. And for looks, I kind of just want to put it right here and go up here. All right, so got water here. I need to set it to extract. And I need upgrade here, upgrade. All right, ultimate upgrade, so these can get water really fast. Upgrade, and as you can see here, they instantly filled up. And as you can see here, it did advertise that it said it made, check it out. It says generates 3.5 FE a tick, but with the crystal here and the water, it actually generates 9,800 FE a tick. So I think that equates to almost 100,000 without any maintenance. Like, you can just leave this running. So I mean, that's pretty good. We won't have any energy problems for a while. So what we're going to do here now is we're going to pull all this energy out. Oops. Oops. I think those are connected another way, so I can still get water. But let's go ahead and put this here, and then we're gonna have all. Nope. All these to nope. All these to extract. Go here, 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 here. Nope. Yep. Yep. I need a couple more of these, but it has to go here in this section. Why you know work? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And what this will allow me to do is it'll allow me to pull all this energy out. As you can see, we have 25 million in here already. This has a buffer of 40 million. So that's 40 million times 10. Is that 400 million? I have no idea. But if we place this ender cell down now, this already has almost 100 million energy, which we were just struggling with power not too long ago. So that is kind of nice. And I can place, oh, I can't place it around. Why, bro? It worked like that? I don't know. Well, maybe it does. Check it out. Well, I think it's getting power from that. But we place a dimensional card down, which we made earlier. Pretty nice. They make 9,800 FE a tick. I think if we add soul lava, it'll generate even more. And we can scale this up if we'd like to. Uses. Yeah, if we can get this hotter, I think it'll just generate a lot more power. However, at the moment, I don't think it's necessary. We have almost half a billion, almost, or 400,000, almost half a billion of energy. Almost half a billion FE. So this outputs at 2 million FE a tick. And if we wanted to charge our items wirelessly and access this, all we need to do is make some ender gates and we can pretty much power anything. So if I do this and I get a furnace, and let's add a factory upgrade. Factory augment here. And then here. And if I put this ender gate on there, as you can see, it instantly charged it. And we can see our energy source from here. And there. It powers that up. Very simple. But that's about it. That is our power generation setup for now. It is really good. We did a lot this episode. But hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. I don't know if I'll include the warden bit or not. But I might. So, whoever's tuned in, thank you guys for tuning in. This is our new power generation rube. I like it. Hopefully you guys like it. I didn't show it off too much, but got some grass here, stairs. Got a bookshelf. I would like maybe like a computer here or something, or kind of like a monitor showing me how much power I'm making. I don't know how to set that up yet. Nice little waiting area. And we have our power generation room. I would like stairs that go downstairs with another array of these, which I might make off stream. I don't know. But I think that's it for today. 3 hours. Not bad. We set up some power generation. We pretty much went through the whole power mod. There's a couple of machines that we can still make, which I will get to at some point. But we pretty much covered like all the tiers here from power. With what we made today, you can pretty much make any one of these machines as long as you have a recipe for it in your system. And we also got an introduction to hostile neural networks, or pretty much a tutorial on how this works. Oops, I did not explain how this wireless connector works, but maybe I'll do that in a future episode. But for now, whoever's tuned in, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys have a good day, good night, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time zone it is for you. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.